cut you wide open!
Watch out for trouble.
Well?
Do not fear! Do not waver! no match for me. Inimos Hadis.
Yes!
Оборона, центр.
Cover me, all right? stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Ah, the shit.
All right, and welcome back to another session of the Legend Gamers Presents. Currently underway on the Legend Gamers Network. Fighter 9 is in the seat, and we are running some Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteousness or something. That's what's being run here, and it's pretty cool. It's definitely my favorite one of the two. First one was okay. It was really good. It's very ambitious. I'm glad they made this, and this one definitely feels like a step towards a great game, a greater game, a greater IP, step towards a greater IP video game. So the next one should be they're cutting their teeth out there on that Rogue Trader. I really want to play them both. I may have some, for you Rogue Trader fans out there, I may have some good news coming up on that, but we'll see. We'll see as it goes. As it goes, as life goes and schedules, we will see. But yeah, this is from the same people. And I'll be right back. I realize something's missing. All right, I am back. We're gonna get some good time in on this tonight, but I do have I gotta be kind of aware. Tomorrow, I believe, is a holiday in places. I do observe that. Let me see, what's tomorrow? Let's see. Yeah, is that tomorrow? Yeah, that's tomorrow. MLK Day is tomorrow. One of our master teachers, one of the greater things this nation has produced, and much like the Albatross, if the stories I heard were correct, much like the Albatross, undesirable end occurred. One of the greatest gems of our society. So I'll be likely observing that tomorrow. So I'm gonna probably be light duty. So I should be around. Hopefully I'll be able to check in on you guys. But we're gonna have a good time tonight as we get into it. Up. Monitor's looking good. I'm happy to report that my cable finally came in today, and it's actually working really good. I didn't configure anything. I'm pausing right now because I realize I have a summon up. It's going to disappear at some point. Let's everybody just go into this room. Shit. Alright, we got a battle initiated. cultist. Somebody to get decimated in the hallways. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I thought I was using somebody else. Let's hit him with the ice ball. Slap. Oh man, I imagine that should hurt. It seems like that actually increased in damage because of the size. Huh. I might do that more often. Juke Nesbitt is on the front line. We'd always knew this day would come. Is the wolf still out here? He didn't go very far. I didn't think he would be. I need more casts of that per day for me to feel comfortable. What can we do here, old Juki? It's kind of too close for ranged attacks. I might have some. I don't have any. What's this? Ear-piercing scream. That was nice. Hit him, and it looks like he might be a little disoriented. He's in a daze. What does daze do? Let's read. This spell clouds the mind of a humanoid creature with 4 or fewer hit dice so that it may take no actions. So there's a chance this guy might not take an action. That's the quick read of that. So I'm just gonna end this turn then. Uh-oh. Got an archer has joined the party. He's joined his buddy coming out of the darkness. There might be some more guys in here. Who's next? The sun elf. I still gotta read this guy's background. He's kind of like a holy elf or something. I don't know. He's already stuck. So what if I use hold person on him? I can use hold person on that one. Oh, that's range too. It won't work. Is this because he's a Cambion? Maybe? I think it's because he's a Cambion. Not a human. Let's see. Restoration, Bane. An instant. All allies. Oh, all allies. Yeah, each ally gets plus +1 and against fear effects. Bless counters and dispels Bane. But if I use Bane, all enemies within the 30-foot radius. -1 penalty on attack rolls and saving throws. I'm gonna try to do another burst of that Bane. I don't get everyone. Oh, that won't get him though. That's how I came into the room, so I could. Yeah, let's do that. I know it's gonna get him. Let's go for the Bane shot. It hit no one. He was not affected by Bane. He's just getting more furious with that sin frenzy. I don't think that Bane is. That's 2 times I tried that and it has not worked. I'm about to stop using it. So clearly I'm not doing it right. Let's go Ranger for Ranger. Boom. Donk. Man, she hits hard. That's why I kept her around. Plus she's fuzzy. I don't really have anything else I can do here besides heal. Gotta enter. Put up shields. Inflict light wounds. I'd like to do that on this person.
The spirits demand your blood.
I think that's a short range. Yeah, I gotta be closer. Can I rush? Do I have a charge? I do have a charge. Oh, it won't let me do it though. Why not?
It should work. Is it
Already
flawed?
moved this turn. Sadness turns to madness. Let's put her in defensive posture. And we're good. I don't think I need to do much else for her for the moment. do a dazed spell. Oh, I already did action. I don't end turn. It's just end the turn. Okay. I won't get this as a rush. Oh yeah, well shit, let's do it.
Without risk.
Resist sonic fire, so he can resist energies. Okay. So he can resist energies then. Nice. Demoralized. Did it work? It did. I demoralized him. Cool. I'll take it. I'm gonna get away with just a regular attack right here.
Out of my sight.
Ooh, trying to run the wrong way, then. Trying to get him healed back up.
Distract them from me.
Pow! Nice. Worm family secrets. Got an update. Horgus has always relied on money rather than a blade to solve his problems. In typical fashion, he has hired mercenaries to do legwork, while he remains at a safe distance, waiting for the signal. All the enemies in the Gorm mansion must be eliminated. Then the signal can be given. The danger has passed. Now you can signal Horus. Looks like we're good to go. But first, loot. The lootening. But first, the lootening. Hold on, let me make sure I got my resolution set up right. Because I have my new cables are working correctly. I'm getting good signal, which means I get more use of range of my resolution. Let's see if it makes a difference for you to get out of 1920 by 1080. Let's crank it up. Let's crank it up to shit. I think this monitor should be able to handle 32 by 1800. Let's take a look. Alright. Change for you. It looks different, I guess. It looks a little crisper. Just a little bit. Anyway. Is that a ferret? No ferrets right now. It is it's a spider lady. I have a spider lady on my team. I killed a demon. like you do. A demon died. Black and the Devil in the building. And man, I was on the channel and I saw that one title you posted where the guy was killing a lot of zombies. It reminded me a lot of State of Decay, which is not a bad thing. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. What are you observing any holiday tomorrow, or you grinding? You receiving your holiday, or you taking your holiday tomorrow? In this great nation of the United States.
There are many roads to success.
I think I checked in here already, right? There wasn't anything in there. It said something about we should be able to do a signal. The danger has passed. Now you can signal Horus from the window of his study. Window of his study. No, you working with white supremacy? Oh, okay, I got you. Well, I'm going to imagine that I live in a world that recognizes the accomplishments of its citizens, and so I'm going to observe tomorrow. I'm going to observe and take my holiday. However, I will be there are a couple of cases I do need to make sure that I'm up to. There are some obligations that I do need to keep an eye on, and I do want to keep an eye on them because even separated from my day job, I would want to honor my integrity, and it's a more of an integrity thing. Is why I'm going to be trying to work on that. But I will be taking my holiday overall.
I hope you appreciate
But yeah,
this.
welcome back to the stream, man. Hopefully you've had a fantastic weekend. My weekend has been wonderful. I feel it's been a blessed situation. I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful. Yeah. And having a conversation with the wife earlier, I realized that we are possibly in the time period of a new cryptid. I think we are in the development of a new cryptid right now. We are living in the age where a new cryptid just may be forming, and the most petri dishes, in the most societal, in society's petri dish, Florida. I think Florida may be creating a new encrypted as we speak. I'll be happy to expand on that, but otherwise I'll leave it be. That might be one of those conversations for the road. The people that show up for the road, for the damn road trip. And we might have a road trip coming up Thursday. There's nothing going on in here. There's a loot box. This music is way too jumping from what's going on. This looks like there should be something right here though for real. There's a secret passage. It looks like this is most likely to be a secret passage is this spot right here. I'm disappointed that this right here is not a secret passage. It probably is, and I guess we don't have my people might not have the stats to identify that as a secret passage, but I'm totally getting secret passage vibes off that. All right. I guess we should. Is it from the study? I don't know which one of these is considered a study. I guess I don't need to hide anymore. I can just kind of run around now.
Keep your calm. Many rooms.
Oh, maybe it's this one. The door locked. My son on there. It's locked. Man, it's possible that is the study. Let's go back to the first floor. See if something comes to mind. No, this looks like a study. Books. That must be what that was on the map. Yeah, so it's possibly a lot of book loot. So no, none of this is a study. It's like a bedroom. Oh boy, this kind of stuff right here is not ideal. You gotta like find the goddamn pixel to click. The pixel click went out in 92, y'all. You gotta stop doing this. Here we go. Give Horus a signal. That's more like it. The mansion is clear. You're alive. Fine work. My secret door remains unopened. Fantastic. I wasn't too late, he says. See, I knew it was something behind the damn door, y'all. Family secrets to be revealed. It is so thrilling. That's old girl. That's one of my people.
I sense something.
Let's go. He said he sent something. He spots a secret door. Is that the secret door he spotted? The one that's open for everyone to see?
Watch out for trouble.
I named him Juke Nesbit. How you like that? How you like that? Black Indie Dev. How you like that? I was trying to represent. And this is the fella I created. I went and found this image, and then the game supplied the tools to make this dude here. His name is Juke Nesbit. He is lawful neutral, meaning he typically is doing well, but he may do it by a gray area means. He is, let's see his class. He is a wizard scroll savant. So a lot of his wizardry and magic comes from text. I wish, let me see if it gives kind of an idea. Not really. A lawful neutral, reveal the light of heaven, mongrels, promise him he can go to ruthless retaliation. Alignment shifted to evil. See, he mostly does good. He does a little bit of chaotic. Let's see, this is he's lawful neutral right now. What does that mean? It means a creature's overall morale and personal attitude are represented by its alignment. Lawful good, lawful neutral, chaotic good, lawful neutral, lawful evil. Ooh, lawful evil. Neutral evil. Chaotic evil. I didn't know you could have lawful evilness. I might have to play around with that. Good characters protect innocent life. Evil characters destroy it, whether fun or for profit. Lawful characters tell the truth, keep their word, respect authority, honor tradition, and judge those who fall short of their duties. Judge those who fall short of their duties. Chaotic characters follow their conscienceness, resent being told what to do, favor new ideas over tradition, and keep their promises only if they feel like it. Looks like Buddy. I wish I could see what's going on. Like, what is all that? Those little dots. I see that there's some dots here. I would love to know what they represent. Maybe maybe they're the sum total of all these actions, and mostly they all fit into lawful neutral. I'm cool with that with Juke. I'm cool with that with Juke. So that's what he's all about. That's his biography. And he's a wizard scroll savant, which I wish they had the write-up for this. Let's see. Some wizards consider scrolls a natural extension of their magical abilities. So that's what a scroll savant is. Doesn't really go deeper into it than that. And that's all I'll say for that. But yeah, that's what's happened. I made him, and he looks kind of cool. This is my hero for this game. The paintings are right where I left them. Very good. Horgus Worm thanks you for your help. We succeeded at a perception check. There's something off about the paintings in front of you. The blonde-haired boy in the Worm family colors doesn't like Horgus in the least. The family portrait depicts Horgus alongside an unknown half-elf woman and a little girl who bears a striking resemblance to Camellia. Who was that painting? I'm gonna ask. So you notice it seems there's no point to hiding anymore. Horgus is silent for a few moments and sighs and impresses his lips to a hard line. You see, I have two secrets. Camellia is in fact my daughter. And I am not the real Horgus Worm. Oh. A case of borrowed identity. I kind of don't care. Where's my reward? What are you planning to do now? Well, first I shall reward you handsomely for your help, and then I shall bury these portraits. I have kept them all this time out of misplaced sentiment, but they serve no purpose now. My ravaged home will likely be picked to the bone, and the secret room will inevitably be discovered. I don't want these paintings to be seen by anyone else. So who are these? Oh, look, these paintings look like him. I missed something. There's something off. On here. Okay, doesn't look like. Okay, they don't favor each other whatsoever. And the deal is, so we might as well just gonna burn them up and just let the cover story be what he says out of his face. Makes sense. I'm not mad at him. I don't care. Right to business. And just as I was about to spill the most guarded secrets of the Gorms. How unexpected. Horgus chuckles in relief. Well, you certainly earned your payment. Here. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Items received, 2,000 coins. Yep. That's what I needed. You know, I don't need your backstory, man. I'm here to do the job and get paid. Right? Now, if you got a guilty conscience, you can talk. I'll listen. Horgus is silent for a while. Camilla, I can tell from your face that you enjoyed fighting the demons in this worthy party. I only ask one thing. Are you certain? Camilla doesn't answer, but looks at Horgus with a half smile lingering on her lips. I'll trade her for something else. Well then, clearly, I can no longer keep you safe. Our house is destroyed, our servants scattered or dead. Horgus stares into his daughter's face, and though he is seeking to the answer to an unasked question, as though he is seeking an answer to her, then he turns his attention to you. But now, follow me. We'll make sure that no one ever again discovers the secret of Horgus Worm. No one shall ever discover the secrets of Horgus. It's just, what? I hope you burning it up, bro. Let's burn this stuff up. Let's burn it down, bro. Let's say the bandits did and get the insurance money. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, I want to pay for it all. It's really based off what you paid in and what we believe in. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. All right. I don't think I need to hide. Camilla.
Helpful, am I
Yes,
not?
you are. There's a breastplate in here. We will just sell it unless once it's identified, it proves to be something useful. Oh, you know what? I think I might. So I'm gonna run this for a little while, but I might actually see if I can get on the servers for City of Heroes tonight. In commemoration of the game actually not being a secret anymore and getting the blessings, I guess, of NCSoft. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I'm actually gonna get in on that. All right. So should I just leave now? I should just be able to leave now, right? had a song for that game. This is absolutely my material, so I'm gonna sing it now. Here we are, living in Paragon City, and we've come too far to let justice be but a memory. Don't fear being left behind. I'm thinking about selling these books. Thinking about selling these books. You don't really get a lot of money for them, and they weigh 2 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna leave them. I actually kind of like Nino, but she is similar to my main character, so I don't really use her. And it's not, I don't use her not because I don't like her. I don't use her because she's more or less following the same path as my main. By the time she's in my party, I actually rather enjoy her being there. As a matter of fact, if it wasn't for this new character I just got, I probably would have her in the team. But I got this character during the course of events while I was in this area, and I didn't want to have to leave and all this weirdness. So I just had her go back to base, and I put this, trying out this new person. They're actually pretty good. They're like some kind of weird holy paladin thing. They got buffs and heals, but not so much in the way of damage dealing that I've been able to discern. Don't drink that wine. Don't drink that wine. Don't drink that wine. It's amazing. Life on stilts. Let me take a look at my journal and see what we got here. Talk to Horgus. Talk to Horgus. What is it? So I'll probably leave right here. Is he in here? Or just talk to Horgus here? It said talk to Horgus. I guess I need to go back and talk to Horgus. Pay me, give me my XP, and let's move. Horgus was in here somewhere. You know what, it'd probably be a good idea to have my people rest here before we leave. Should be relatively safe in here, right? Time to drop that Abyssal Corruption. Nobody's making scrolls. Everybody's doing what they should do. Let's rest. Another faceless denizen avoiding a den of thieves. Rat scorpions and raiders. Was it rat scorpions and raiders? I'm missing that part. Rat scorpions and raiders. I forget that part after that. Anyway. All right, 50-50. Maybe there's some gang of SMRs you can join. From what I see, you get a kick out of fleecing the folk. Time has passed. We did not stave off any corruption. Protective charms and rituals will weaken the growth of corruption, but they will likely not be able to fully negate it. And we failed to weaken the enemy impact of corruption that night. We did remain camouflaged, so chance of attack on the camp was lowered. Nightwatch had no incidents, as I suspected there wouldn't be any, but they didn't have anything else to do, so it was an easy duty. Alchemy brought us some seasoned wings and thighs, apparently. No scrolls were scribed, and we did not abate the corruption. So. We out here getting exposed to all manner of vile-natured thing. That Ember chick is on our team too. I don't use her. This dude is weird. I probably would use him. I would use Ember, but she's weird, and right now I think what does my team need? We have a weirdo mage, or weirdo alchemy mage thing, I don't even know, and we have a very basic paladin, and we have a weird magus thing, I don't even know. And we have a really nice assassin thief guy. He's cool. I would keep him. And we have my personal favorite, right hand spider lady. And that's all I got to say about that. And then we have this new weird elf guy who seems to be some son of the saints. What is his story? Contrary soul, falling victim to a deadly demonic plot would be enough to give anyone a grim outlook on life and on the looming threat of the abyss. But the young count, he's a count. Darren is a contrary soul. He sees the world as a grand playground and seems to turn a blind eye to the self-sacrifice of the Crusaders and the horrors of war. Blind. He's blindly not acknowledging that shit's bad. Interesting. Feasts and frivolity, banquets and banter. Darren lives like the world is ending, and it very well might be. So it doesn't matter. He woke up. He woke up on excess, like it was the last days. So he is not acknowledging the last days because he was already there. Okay, well, let's see what has he got going on for himself. He uses finesse weapons, so I suspect he should be able to skill into like sabers or fencing weapons. I got him right now on crossbows. I just recently got this dude, so I haven't really skilled him into anything. If I recall, I just got him, and this is how he woke up like this. He actually has a hardy constitution for his stature. He's got wisdom. What is wisdom good for? Clerics, druids, inquisitors. He plays like a cleric. right now. What's his abilities? He's neutral evil. I did not expect that to be the case. He's a neutral evil. He's actually he has no concerns about life to a degree, I suspect. That might be the case. He is an oracle. He's a level 4 oracle. Although the gods work through many agents, perhaps none more mysterious than oracles. These divine vessels are granted power without their voice, selected by Providence to wield powers that even they do not fully understand. Unlike clerics who draw their magic through devotion to a deity, oracles garner strength and power from many sources. It's always like a connoisseur of the spiritual, namely those patron deities, connoisseur of the deities, I guess, who support their ideals. Instead of worshiping a single source, oracles tend to venerate all of the gods and share their beliefs. While some see the powers of the oracle as a gift, others view them as a curse, changing the life of those chosen in unforeseen ways. Of the chosen, obviously. It sounds like this dude just kind of rolling with it, and I think if you're going to be following the path of an oracle, it makes sense that there's going to be some evil involved, depending on what society you're talking to. Interesting. All right, let's move along. Let's check that journal. It doesn't say where this guy is. It says talk to Horgus. It doesn't say where. Where is he? These are timed, y'all. Clear path to the surface for Horgus. Okay, I guess it's counting that as completed, but it's not sitting well with me. I know I'm gonna have to apologize because I just don't trust it, and I don't trust these games and their buggy self. So I'm gonna make one more run to the room I think we were in. I was upstairs. Let's see if I can find Horgus yet again. That was upstairs, right? It was on the second floor, and it was like, whoa. Buggy ass games. I was like in one of these rooms over here, right? Yeah, this room right here. It was here. He was in here. If he ain't in here when I come back in here or nearby, then I'm just gonna head on to the next mission and just consider that this is completed. Allegedly we got our XP. We got a little $2,000, and I should be able to leave out of here. It's kind of anticlimactic a little bit. It don't bother my ass nowadays. He's got a fake daughter. She's on my team, so she's trying to do something good. I mean, if he didn't kill nobody to get into this way. He raised a, I guess, semi-reasonable lady as a daughter, right? Alright, let's get the hell out of here for sure, for sure. I'm gonna head back to town and sell all this excess. And then we'll head back. I want to head back to Market Square. Let's see if I can sell. I don't think you can sell anything here because I think this place, yeah, Cleveland. I think this place has been more or less decimated. The only refuge I can think of right now is in the Defender's Heart. It's gonna take 5 hours to get there. Let me see. Here we go. You failed to sneak past. Prepare to fight. I don't know when you put that up, but it says, you got any more menu games? That's all I play, buddy. Hopefully this is filling the void for your menu game desire. I played a really heavy menu game. It was the MP3 menu game. You were in there for that. The Unheard. I won't be playing that anymore on the stream. And like, if somebody comes and they're like, fight or not, everything is cool, life is good, but here's what I need to happen. I need you to jump on Herd. I pay for it. I get on that Unheard, and we'll run a good 10 hours. If not immediately, in an aggregative fashion. I just made that word up. Aggregative. That's a word. It's an action for aggregate. Anyway, it's like some present participle past perfect shit. Okay. All right. But anyway, cumulative, right? I will run me some Unheard if you paying for it, but I already got the price of admission by means of being able to have it in my library, but I don't think we're doing that no more. Somebody really gonna have to tell me what's up. Straight up, the devs for this game used this spider asset in the last game to wreak much horror upon my playthrough. But now it's interesting seeing them and they're using them as lesser creatures. But yeah. This right here is nice. It says you summon a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. That sounds cool, right? Warming the hearts of your allies. Every ally in 20-foot radius gets 1 temporary hit point for 1 hour. You know what? Black Any Dev, you up here talking that stuff, boy. I'm like this close to grabbing some Stellaris on your ass, boy. Don't get me started. Anyway, every ally in 20-foot radius gets 1 temporary hit points for 1 hour. That's dope. This is actually really nice. I'm gonna cast this, I think. Light of the Angels. This is a good ability to cast early. Why is this guy? Hold on. He's not. Hold on, I'm gonna read this again. Whoops. All creatures. Whoops, so I got some enemies in here, so this guy's getting the benefit of that too. He's dazzled, bro. It doesn't look like it worked the same for him. Got a protection from good. Good thing we're chaotic. In turn. As long as the fonts are nice. As long as the fonts are nice, that's what's up. I mean, I ain't even taking that as a joke, actually. I agree on that. You might have meant that as a joke, but I actually take that kind of serious. Like that font means something for real, boy. Font and formatting. Oh my God. Let me not nerd out on that. As far as I could go, anyway. What do we got going on here? We got giant spider. I'm really actually kind of concerned about this guy. We got so many people up there. Come on, let's run her here. And then we're gonna have her go at this fly. I'll turn off fighting defensively and then go after this fly. Boom. I had a feeling that might happen. She is ridiculous. Alright, we got Camellia doing her thing. One of these days, my plan is to get Black Any Dev interested in a text-based, graphical, story-based, tactical game, and then we're gonna get him in on one of these right here, and he's gonna be able to enjoy it one day. That's one day. That's one day. I can dream, all right? I can damn dream. Blaze says, Fighter 9, your Pathfinder streams are always... Really? Well, I appreciate that, because, you know, you don't get feedback, so you just don't know if people are enjoying these. I do like this game, though. I like this game a lot, so I'm cool with that. So if people who like this game show up, and they be like, yo, I like this game. And I'll be like, oh, that's cool, man. Yeah. You know what? I like this game too. No. He says no with capital letters. All right, fine. Well, you know what? I'll hit that up for you, man. Cause you know what? I play platform games too, bro. But I just don't. That's not my platform. But when your platform games, it's a blessed day that I can catch up with you when you're on your platform games. You know what I'm saying? This is your oh yeah, that's cool. That's what I'm glad to hear that, man. I was talking about that earlier. I was saying that Pathfinder, the first one, for me, I don't know, man. Something about the first one, I was having a good time, but first one was like near Dark Souls hard and unreasonable. The first one was like near XCOM hard and unreasonable. So I have mixed feelings about the first one, but this one is just kind of right in my range. And so my hope is, now that they have experience with doing online multiplayer, that the next Pathfinder will be really nice, and maybe we can catch you around. I have in the wings. I'm excited to report to the people here today that in the wings I might have a static playthrough of Rogue Trader lined up with actual humans. So I'm kind of excited about that. We'll see how that goes. So, you know, because humans are a fickle thing. Not always because of their hopes and desires. Sometimes entities have other designs. So let's see. We got this Herocious Sheer right here. He's gotten buffed by some things that I've done, and I'm a little concerned about that. We've got Camila on the front line. I really don't know how to use her. I am absolutely taking recommendations. So let's see. I kind of want to use her to buff. I have 4 rounds of it available. But I'm really fighting simple stuff. So let me see if I can maybe get a good rush out. I cannot. Looks like the game is not gonna let me get a rush. It is not. I'm just gonna get a simple attack because again, I'm not familiar with how to use her yet. I can bless my allies. I think I might do that. I'm gonna cast Bless instead and stay close to my squishies. I got my squishies. So right now I'm playing Seela. I'm playing Seela and Camellia as my frontliners, the people that's kind of meat shielding it against the mob bees. And I got Pretty Boy Darren. I'm just gonna have him do his
I will
stuff.
see to your demise.
Yeah, Woljif here. He's no longer got buffs going, apparently. I'm gonna have him work on that spider. Actually, it might be best to have him work on this Ferocious Sure. Can I rush? I cannot. We'll go give him a bewildering injury. How about that? Giant damn spiders. It's like PUBG. No, this is not like PUBG. I know you, and you know, it'd be like, hey, fighter, if you want to get into a real man's game, you should play PUBG. I know. You know what I'm saying? I get it. A real man's punch. My heart can only handle so many direct confrontation games. That's why I play Tekken. Okay, yeah, we're good. Nobody needs any health, so I guess I can just swing away with her. I could bless her weapon, but because this thing is an evil outsider, I think blessed weapons is good for that. I ain't gonna worry about it though. That's kind of like wasting a turn, I think. I should have put her on defense, which I did not. She has a shield. We'll just call it with the shield. Juke is in trouble. He's engaged by this big ass spider. That's not cool. I'm gonna go ahead and initiate Acrobatus Ignatius and hope that he can escape and get far enough away where he won't get hurt. I think he did not get. Oh, he did get 4. He got hit for 4 damage. That makes me sad a little bit. Let's see, what can we summon? I want to summon these dogs, really. No actions left. I can't do that. throw a Ray of Frost. I hit for 3 damage. I'm not mad. Oh, we got here, my girl. Yeah, go ahead and pepper him up a little bit if you don't mind, please.
I'll rip you apart.
And she hit for 12 damage. I'm going to put her into a defensive posture and maybe run her away a little bit. And turn. Camilla, can I get a rage rush? I can. Let's go.
For today's sacrifice.
And she missed. Day run. Let's get him. What can we do here? I don't want to waste any magic. I'm just gonna send him back here. Let him shoot. And he misses. And they misses. Who is this? My thief backstabber. I gotta take fighting defensively off because if you leave it on, it has a -4 penalty on attack rolls and combat maneuvers checks to gain a +2 dodge bonus of armor. I'm gonna go on the offensive and take that off. Very good. Alright, done. I really just came back here to sell some items. Hey, Celestial Pulsar, what's the damn dizzle on the bees of the grizzle? How you living? Hope you're doing good. We're doing a little Pathfinder right now. I have an urge to really get on some City of Heroes, but I can't even remember where my executable's at. It's irrefutable. I can't find my executable. I was intrigued by the detail and the depth of this game. So was just looking it up online. It does really well for a small company. What? Oh man. Sheesh. What would I rate it? I usually I keep my stuff simple and complex as a 1 out of 5 score margin. So going through the categories for graphics, I would actually give it a high mark for graphics for what it's representing. Here's the thing: an isometric turn-based tactical strategy game does not require 5K Unreal, 8K 1000 million man graphics. It doesn't require that, but I'm glad when they show up. So for me, graphics are fine. Graphics are top notch as far as I'm concerned. Then we got sound. The sound, can you hear that? Do you hear the rain and the washing soundtrack? I don't think I need to say much more about that. Then there's the mechanics and the gameplay. That's actually why I show up. I show up for the turn-based tactical strategy and the gameplay mechanics based in that realm. Those are top notch as far as I'm concerned. And the rules. Then what else we got? So that one of my things that one of my eyeball ratings that I do for games that I rate is how streamable it is. And I know you guys be like, I don't stream Fighter, but I stream. And guess what? When I stream, folks who show up, I want to present something okay and fine and decent to them. And there are certain things that I look for. And as far as how this game streams, that right there is a negative. You don't hear anything, do you? That's right. Because I have not been given a choice to make it to where you can hear something. So I would actually give it marks out for that. However, it is split with the fact that you can't tell that I marked out. You can't tell that I clicked off of my mini streaming monitors because nothing changed with the image. However, you can tell because you can't hear anything. So yeah, I would actually rate it for the streaming. It wouldn't get the most favorable. It wouldn't get hit very bad because again it has flawless alt tabbing, but it knocks out the sound, and as a streamer, that is very annoying and I don't like it. I'm gonna say as a small streamer, I don't like it because maybe big streamers have things filtered in a certain way where they can always have sound going on in the background. Anyway, as a small streamer, I don't like that, and it gets a negative because of that. But as for what it is and what it's representing in the genre of turn-based tacticals, which is not, people don't put, there's not a fan base allegedly for that kind of game. So I'm happy to see that there's a fan base for that game and that there are developers for those genres, and so I give it credit on that. It's good in that way. And he says, how would I rate it? I would give it a like 3.5 out of 5 largely because it ducks out my sound, and that's how hard I treat that. It does not give me a choice whether or not to duck out my sound, but and that's where I stand on that. But I'm going to play with the idea and say at least it's not EA, because EA would actually charge you for that. They charge you an extra $5 on the DLC download to where you can adjust whether or not you can hear the sound when I alt tab, because that's how EA rolls. So yeah, I give it a 3.5 out of 5 in this genre. And when you look at it, say, all right, Fighter, you gave this a 3.5 out of 5 in this genre, then well, what's a 5 out of 5? XCOM Chimera Squad. All right. That's Fighter's pick. All right? I ain't say it was your pick. You asked me, it was Fighter's pick. XCOM Chimera Squad. All right. I came here specifically to sell and get the hell out and go back to doing work. Because he's like, this isn't Diablo. No, it's not, but guess what? Can I get rid of am I not using? I have nobody on my team that I think is using a Bradish. Especially like a basic one. I'm gonna sell all this. I wish I had somebody who could use scimitars. There's nothing special about that one. A sling? What is that? It is a sling. It's a sling staff. There's nothing special about it though. I can sell that. Punching dagger. Hey, look at that there. That is a rapier. I'm gonna keep that rapier actually. A cold iron rapier. We'll get rid of that masterwork dagger. 12 daggers, really. All right, we're gonna get rid of that. We got a great club. Nobody's using that on my team. Light hammers. See now, look at this. This here is called the Decimation. It has a name. It's a British. I don't know anybody who uses these on my team. I'm gonna keep it though because it has a name. and it has a cold iron enhancement +1, whatever that means. I'm gonna keep it. And then we got Sickle of Falter. It enhances finesse wielding by +1. Whenever the +1 sickle lands a hit on an enemy, the target must pass a reflex saving throw or become staggered. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep all those enhanced weapons. Masterwork glaive, reach weapon. One, it does crap for damage. I don't know if I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I might put that in the storage actually. It's not special. I'm gonna get rid of that. Get rid of this too and that. I'm keeping that rapier because I do have somebody that might be really close to being able to use it. All right, let's check armor. I'm keeping the enhanced armor. I'm gonna get rid of this half plate and all of that. That too. Scale mail. I'm gonna get rid of that. I keep my plate. To like this breastplate. I think I got a half plate. I get rid of this breastplate, and then keep the enhanced versions. It's a datum. Composite energy blast instead, dealing it. The datum increases the damage dealt by the kineticist's simple energy blast. Lesser kinetic, so a kinetic. I guess I'll keep that because I'm not sure who can use it. All right, cool. Let's sell everything. All right, cool. I sold and got my weight down. That's the only reason I came here. Oh well, I'll also rest since I'm here. Just rest. And a matter of fact, it'll also go into a personal chest. And let's get rid of some. Let's put some of this stuff up. See, I got a lot of stuff that I didn't notice in my inventory. Where's this even popping up at? Oh, so hold up. This stuff should be over here. I thought something was weird about that. I realized I didn't store any of this stuff. So I had a feeling as some of my more elite people could use these items. Ooh, yeah, I want to keep that. She's wearing, I guess, the best armor. Shield +2 is what I need for her, though. Look at that. It actually weighs less too. Yeah, shit. It's almost a no-brainer. Let's put that on. Somebody for medium armor. I don't think I have any other. All my people are light armor. Oh no, she might have medium. I think I would prefer to her to be able to use medium. Let's see what we got. We got more armor. -3 armor check penalty. 25. Okay, yeah, nah, she can't. +1 skill mail grants armor, +2 insight bonus to AC against undead. Nah. Crypt Raiders armor. Nah. We're gonna put that in the to-go box. Till we get some more people, I guess. What's this? Bracers of armor. She gets no benefit from that. What about you? You already have something like that. What about you? Nope. I'm pretty sure she gets nothing from this. Yeah. What's this do again? Blast. Composite. Kineticist simple energy blast. So I need some energy. Somebody who's out here doing energy blast needs to have this. Who's doing energy blast? This guy actually does kind of energy blasts. So I'll give that to him for now. Let's see. Are they permanent members? What's that? Oh, 3.5 above average is not bad. Yeah, 3.5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want this to. No, I really rather enjoy this game, and so when I say if you put the streamer aspect aside, it gets high marks. So with me trying to find something to take away from, I would have to say, because I'm a streamer, it could be doing certain things better. So for people that are not streamers, you would really enjoy this. It would be probably more closer to like a 4.5. So as a non-streamer, what would be the biggest issue for this game? It's not co-op. Again, so taking the streamers part out of it, the only other downfall would be that the fact that it's not co-op like, say, Rogue Trader or Baldur's Gate or something. But if I were to tell, all right, forget that. It's not meant to be that. It's meant to be a single player, story driven, CRPG, turn-based tactical strategy type deal. It's going to be more towards the 5, the higher rankings, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. It's not built in Unreal Engine 5 is the problem with that type conversation. So, are they permanent members? The people in your party? I think so. I'm still early in the game. I think so. And permanent in that, no. I think if you piss them off enough because your alignment, I think they can leave. I think they can choose to not work with you because your alignments are so off from what they like. So I think they might be, they may not be permanent that way, but I don't think I don't think this game has permadeath in it. All right, that's all I came here for. I should be able to leave now. I don't think I need to buy anything. I just need to adventure, so let's go do that. I need to adventure and get the plot moving. And take your equipment. Are there? Take your equipment. I'm not sure I get the question. I can't say. I mean, there is shared equipment. Oh, if they leave, do they take the equipment? That I do not know. So far, I haven't had anybody just be so pissed off at me that they leave. And so I'm not sure how they treat the gear. I had to think about it. I got it. You were clear. It was me. I had to think about it. Yeah, they can. I don't know if I haven't. So between the first, well, not the first one, but I guess the first IP release, Pathfinder Kingmaker, and this one, I don't recall having anybody leave my team to know if they take the loot yet. I think my team I have now is fine. I'm gonna try the new guy. She's a duplicate, and she's kind of a duplicate. And I did have her on my team for a while doing a couple battles, and I was not as satisfied with her as I think this person is. So I'm gonna leave her behind. But this game is good, and the next game that they created right after this, Rogue Trader, I'm actually having a really good time on that so far. But the thing with Rogue Trader, it will get demerits because it's got those mixed demerits. The Owlcat team, the same people that did this game, did Rogue Trader, and to date, as far as I know, the only title that I can think of, I can't think of any title that they've produced that has that degree of multiplayer, co-op multiplayer going on. So I would say the studio is inexperienced in that area, and it shows. But I give them kudos because they dare attempt to bring us a co-op version of a game like this. So I don't really rate them horribly on their multiplayer pursuits. It's playable. I've played worse that try to bring multiplayer into a game like that, or try to play because it don't work. But so it's not the worst. It's not even bad. It just needs more work. All right, so when I get here, I just look at the journal. This is really, my OCD does not clear this, so I'm going to try to ignore it as best I can. I'm going to imagine that it's completed. So, what quest is next? The Burning City, Common Cause. Gather allies for the attack on the Grey Garrison. That sounds fun. Let's do that. How many people are there still alive in the city who can hold a weapon or cast a spell? Potential allies may be found in the most unlikely of places. Clerics of Dinsa have joined the crusade. Let's find out. The last chapter to complete the quest. Short times with the Grey Garrison. So it looks like I need to go to wherever the Grey Garrison is. Here it is. Let's go here and see what this is all about. No, I don't want to enter Market Square. Although, I think I've completed that all the way. Anyway, I'm going to the Grey Garrison tonight. Oh, I thought I would. I guess I haven't figured out the way here. Exactly. I guess we'll go to the Blackwing Library instead. I've never been there. There's a quest or something there. Let's go check it out. Probably should have went to the Silken Thread, whatever that is. Random encounter. You failed to sneak past enemies. Prepare to fight. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think I'll be able to do some co-op Rogue Trader in my time. What I would like to see is a complete playthrough of Rogue Trader in co-op, if the game could allow that. But it is very buggy right now, so we'll see how it goes. That's just on my entertainment thing, but I got other things going on. So let's see. Man, we all crowded up on this spider. The spider's about to get mollywopped. Molly. There's a succubus here too. I'm all about that. I think I'll keep Sela here. Are spiders? Are spiders really evil? Now I'm curious. I want to kind of read the spider a little bit. And it's neutral because yeah, that makes sense. That spider would not be evil.
The light, take you.
But now this succubus is something else. I'm gonna go ahead and buff up. The spider got attack of opportunity while I was doing that, but her tankiness is so high that it didn't matter. It didn't take any damage there, from what I can see. So she did what she did. I'm gonna go ahead and put her in a fighting defensively posture and end turn. She buffed herself. So my assassin dude here, he's got stuff he'd like to do, and I'm gonna let him do it. 15 damage sneak attack. The spider is dead. And so who is next? We have Windog. That's my favorite character. That's not my main.
They'll beg me to stop.
And she's my favorite because she's cool with like my problems. She don't judge me. I'm cool. That's sometimes what we're looking for. It's not a whole lot of judgment in order to get what we need done. She didn't do good damage on that. I'm gonna move her back some and end her. Let's see if we can get away with Hulk person. No, because it's not a person. It's a demon. That's why. Let's bless everybody. Camilla, can she do a charge? She cannot get away with the charge. I'm just gonna have her do a regular attack. She's really here for tankiness, really, to be honest. She's my off tank. And turn. What is this? Sleep. Oh, that's way too rich for my blood. Let's hit his ass with a goddamn acid dart and call it a wrap. I got some reduced damage. That's fine. Let's move him back a little bit. Ooh, he's slapping that meat out there, boy. Camilla got hit. She's all right. Sela's supposed to be. Camilla and Sela are my tanks, really. Sela's my main tank. Let's turn this off. Can I get away with this? Probably not. No. We're just gonna have to do a regular old-fashioned attack. Ooh, I clipped her pretty good. And my dude here. Can you do a rush attack? No. I think I'll move him
This
here.
spell's faulty. No, really.
I'll move him here. I'll have him bust out a mid-range. Mid-range special. It missed. That's alright. I'm going to go for the rush attack next if the thing lives beyond where we are here today. Oh, she missed. Sad face. Alright. I'm not going to do anything special for that one creature. I'm just going to do a regular attack. And that did nothing. She's here on the front line. just go for a regular attack here. Let's see what I can do. Resistance. +1 resistance bonus to saves. I just go for the raw damage. And she missed. Sadness. In turn. Juke. My man Juke out here. He says he's got moves. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. We're gonna hit that old magic missile. It's a beautiful song. Takes off 3 damage, and they are closer to death by a long shot. It's in turn. Okay, some feeble strikes from the succubi. Unfortunately, she does not have it in her heart to give up. Children. All right, let's see. Slap her up a little bit.
Without risk.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Smite Evil. That's a good one. Let's put that out. I should have had that out like 2 turns ago. What is this? I got 2 sources of snowball? Am I reading that wrong? Throw another one. Boom, snowball for 11 damage, sneak attack. Yeah. Man, she's not doing it today.
Precision and grace.
My archers, you really got to specialize if you're gonna be an archer. I'm gonna specialize her for sure. I don't know about Buddy. I don't know what he want to do with his life right now. When he showed up to the, I guess I should see if I could have him do something else. He's got actually decent enough constitution, so he could get into the mix a little bit. His martial skills are real suspect. Anyway.
Go for their hearts!
This damn succubus is crazy. I guess it speaks to my team's DPS output.
Into the fray.
Wow, master into that. Some monsters roaming the lands, plaguing the people. That's what we're here to do. Put an end to it. We're discovered a new location. Let's go investigate it. Lost Bag is the name of this place. Simple reagent collection. I'm cool with that. Real-time battles. Your characters and blah 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 blah. That's not anything to do with lore. That's talking about mechanics. Sound like me playing the game of Tekken. Goddamn. Alright. So everybody go into stealth posture.
Might be truth, might be treasure.
Focus on the goal.
through burning people up by the quad. Caleb. A stocky knight with a head of messy black hair stands before you. His armor is spattered with blood. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. The Heptic Crusader smiles merrily, paying no heed to the blood-curdling shrieks coming from the pyre and the acid smells of burning flesh. They burn well enough, don't they? Cursed traitors, Aerolus's minions. These vermin infiltrated the Crusaders' forces and aided the demons from inside the city. But I caught them. I am Captain Caleb Sazmal, and these men are my subordinates, but they are dead in fire. Oh, these men, these guys, all right, sure. A strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you are certain that it is right. That is the lawful chaos that wells up inside you. Juke Nesbitt. So let's see, he says, what happens in the library? He says, what are you? Perception. Take a closer look. Let's take a closer look at the Ruthless Crusader with a perception of 17. Oh, that failed. The Crusader's nostrils flare, and fury sparks in his eyes. He looks truly angry and is spoiling for a fight. My religious nature, let's examine, based off of religion, the Crusader's armor and symbols. We succeed in our religious check. You notice the emblems on the armor of the two silent Crusaders belong to the Order of the Flaming Lance. But Caleb's armor bears the light of the Order of the Sunrise Sword, strange in that he has introduced himself as their captain. Something's not right here. What's not right? Oh, we have this trickster mythic path. Give in to the strange instinct. We're just gonna speak with the conqueror's voice. Put out those flames, heathen. I say, the words fly out of your mouth before you can even think them. Some gut instinct told you that this precisely is what is needed to be said in this moment. And the words hit their target. The Crusader jumps in surprise and looks at each other in terror. You perform an action that was chaotic. Darren says, looking over at Darren, we see that the corner of his mouth is twitching, like he's struggling with all his might not to burst out into laughter. Warjeff glares menacingly at Caleb. Don't you know, mortal? We're everywhere. Caleb replies, Sir, we don't know you were one of us. We didn't know you were one of us. You heard him. Put the flames out. Cuffing his lackeys around the head, Caleb herds them straight toward the fire. All three of them start trying to fight off the flames, showing no concern of their own safety. An inexplicable feeling of righteousness flows through you. You enjoy seeing the look of oafish terror on the faces of the Crusader as his lackeys of the Crusader and his lackeys when you rebuke them for their fecklessness. Whoever doesn't pull his weight is a dead man. I'll take the other two into bafflements of forces. With a wry look in your direction, Caleb abandons his own attempts to coil the flames and turns his focus to thumping and kicking his subordinates to hurry them along. The method proves surprisingly effective and the flames begin to dwindle. quickly, you worms. If you keep dawdling, I'll throw you into the furnace at the Grey Garrison. Caleb grunts in wordless terror and desperately fights the flames. Ever so often, he sends murderous looks at the associates, whom he has clearly already condemned to death. Windog is overcome with laughter. Move, you pathetic lumps, or else the master will let me do whatever I like to you. So which one of you idiots fancies being locked in a chest with a dozen hungry rats? And I reply, are you blithering idiots? You cack-handed dimwits. That's new. You empty suits of armor. This is crazy right now. Why is there no options thing though? I don't know. Maybe it's because my dude's alignment is chaotic lawful. I think it might be because my dude's I'm gonna go with the idea that it's because my alignment, because that's a thing in this game, is chaotic lawful, and he is having a fun time watching these so devout, ridiculous people do something that he doesn't actually believe in wholly, I guess. You watch in satisfaction as Caleb and his two lackeys rush to put out the alchemist's fire. Their armor becomes covered in soot, and welts rise on the skin from the flames. Succumbing to another strange oratorical impulse, you chivvy them along with barked orders and florid invective. So my character, I think, is literally having to go with these people. I'm going with him. Let's see what with respect to who he is. He's chaotic lawful. I'm not gonna make him do anything pure evil. So, not typically. Not for these guys. Well, they were burning heretics. So it's curious in its own right. Let's just make this as Mad Camp at this soundtrack. Caleb is a crusader's name. Are you a crusader? I hereby give you the name worthy of a demon. Foul Snout. Biting his lip, Caleb, the bold cultist, proudly thrusts out his chest. Thank you, sir. Foul Snout furrows his brow on a display of menace, trying to show his brutal determination to take on all the Crusader forces put together. Why is there no option to think? Oh, that's old. Oh, well, I gave my explanation, I think. So let's see. Stop wasting valuable time. I'm gonna listen to his gut. This is how he is able to interpret these very convoluted, often, and complex texts, such as scrolls written for high-level sorcerers. This is how he's able to interpret those and be the scroll savant he is. Listening to his gut. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go rig the Grey Garrison Library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. Step to it. Darren looks to you with amused curiosity and speaks in a soft voice. I do enjoy your sense of humor. It's quite fiery. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna say nothing. Foul Snout. This is his new name. There's plenty more where that came from, sir. I'll do everything you've ordered. And just as soon as those crusaders arrive, they'll be dead meat. I'll go make sure that we get another 2 barrels of alchemist fire from the Grey Garrison storeroom. Things are going to burn right up in there. Gain 69 experience. That's what I like to see. We're going to end that talk. That was so weird. Story storyteller. A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its years heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning gray hair and ragged beard, sightless, milky eyes, papery skin, pale, covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the faces of elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. Camila states that this is an elf with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even amongst the best. She is judging. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction in the perennial gesture of the blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. He states, "Hello, I am Storyteller, and I wish to thank you, my rescuers." That is you, if I'm not mistaken. Storyteller, Woljif says. That's the first I've ever heard of a vulnerable old-timer like that having a street name. How come you didn't burn in the fire? That's what Juke Nesbitt said. Yeah, Storyteller. To tell the truth, I myself do not know. I felt the heat. It was strong. It was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I was unscathed, but the smoke nearly did finish me off. It may have some form of magical protection against fire, but I don't know by what means I may have acquired it. Just another oddity from my collection of the inexplicable. Gloom steals across the storyteller's pensive face. He doesn't know. It's plot armor. He had plot armor. It's basically what just happened. I'm taking you to the defender's heart. I like that. Let's talk. I want to talk to you about something. What is it? Storyteller says. The old elf responds, or this is the narrator saying, the old elf responds with dignity and courtesy, but firmly. In thanks of my rescue, I, of course, will render you a service in turn, or whatever it may be. However, at this moment, I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surroundings. My present adventures have fatigued me greatly. I would be grateful if you could help me to a safe shelter of some kind. The stubborn elf the stubborn set of the elf's mouth tells you that he won't change his mind. He wants me to help him find refuge. Typical, says Woljif. You do someone a good turn, and instead of saying thank you, they just ask for more help. Such is the way his life goes. Layers. Go easy on the elf. He has had a rough go of it, says Sela. Yeah, because we've had it so easy, Woljif responds. Finian, the talking weapon, states that we can't not help him. If it was up to me or him, Grandfather Elf, I'd throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of here. This is no place for the old folks. I'm taking you to Defender's Heart. That's it. Please accept my sincere thanks once again. And if I may please, don't rush. I will struggle to keep up with your young legs, rather. Do you want to go? Yeah, let's go. Let's take him back to base. Let's take him back to base, and this might actually be a good saving point, because there is something on the fringes of my mind that I actually want to run while I'm up at this time of the morning, rolling into a day of one of the greatest people of this nation. So let's see. was I gonna do? I had a plan. I did have an idea. Let's get follow up from this. Anyway, check my inventory. But yeah, this is a wonderful game. I do highly recommend it. It's single player, turn-based tactical strategy. It has a good story like you'd want in these kind of games. It has good options and good mechanics like you want in these kind of games. If you're not a streamer, this is definitely in the higher marks of this kind of game. But if you're on a budget and it's cheaper, you might be able to find good enjoyment out of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. You might like that. If you think this is interesting, you might like that more. You might like that more because it's all about sailing and pirates, right? And I think there's some algorithm out there that says that low-key pirates are still in. Somebody need to confirm this with me. But yeah, I actually had something. I had a plan of playing something that was not this around this time. And I'm actually feeling pretty good, and my energy levels are pretty high. I'm happy because my USB cable. I said this brother said USB cable. My HDMI cable to DVI and the settings that I painstakingly poured over are working, and so I'm actually able to present things in 4K and 4K max for my monitor, which I actually believe makes a difference for you guys on stream. Even though the streaming platform only goes up to about 1280 by 720, I still think it makes a difference. I think there's some upscaling or something going on. Maybe you can tell me about it. I don't know. Celestial says, I love this Elvin brand, this Elvin Bard music. You like the Elvin Bard music? Yeah, that's definitely what's going on. Have you seen, I had an idea of what I wanted to line up after this title tonight, but I'm kind of replacing that with something right now in real time. Unless there's any particular request, I actually think I know what I want to run right now. That's coming up. That's not this. Let me see here. High quality graphics. I've seen higher at 1080, but this is splendid. This is splendid, yeah. So this is supposed to be like, from what I understand in the stream, it's going to be somewhere around 1080 by 720 or something like that. But I think as a streamer, you can tweak that by keeping it at the highest possible levels, and it'll come at the highest possible levels. I guess that's 1080 by 720 from a streaming source. So that is my jargon right there. I don't know how true that is. Let me see. I got such a library for real. And so I am a variety streamer too, by the way. You may have come through on a particular title, but I am a variety streamer. What you see me playing today is typically not what you maybe see me playing tomorrow, which is why I've tried to narrow that down to having themes. And my theme of this year, I think I landed on it being JRPGs. But when I get to weekends and holidays, I just kind of run whatever the hell is going on for me at the time. And one of my favorite titles in this genre, which was one of my favorites, the turn-based tactical strategies. One of my favorites in this genre is this one. Now it's escaping my brain. It's more battle-based. I may not run it because as I was thinking about it, I saw something else that popped up. Oh, you know what? I've actually been waiting to do this all the time. You know what? I'm going to actually run this. Because the game that I was thinking of is not available, so I'm going to actually run this. And this is, I don't know. So some people may have heard of this title before. It's called Persona, right? But because we're in JRPG territory, and because also I realized I'm going to just have to buy Tales of Berseria because I was piggybacking on my wife's copy of Tales of Berseria, but I realize now that I actually like that game, so I'm just gonna have to I don't even want to talk about the money of this, okay? Because as a streamer, this is what we do. This is what I do. I get material and IP that I can pick up that might be interesting to the folks that come through here. And it is not cheap sometimes, so I don't go on about that. But at any rate, I'm going to wind up picking up Tales of Berseria and probably some of the fine trimmings because that's this year, I guess, is JRPG year during the regular week. And I'm going to have that ready. But for right now... let me swap this over because it is not swapped over. You're probably going to hear some sound effects coming. That's not really sound effects from the actual game that you may see in front of you. You may hear something like this.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Which, or maybe this.
Hey, USA.
So that means we're not playing the same game. Okay, so but I'm going to actually present what I'm actually playing here, man. Did I mention that we have we're gonna be working on audiobooks also this year, and we currently have some story tales over there on the Gathering of Brothers channel. Somewhere there's a link that I don't have in front of me, but that'll come later. Just know that that's a thing. So if you're into this, there's more fun things that may possibly pop out of this. So let me, I was looking for the title. It's not showing it to me. There we go. I got it now. There we go. Let's move that into place. And I'll get everything ready on the back end. Let's let that load up. This is not going to match the title because I still got to do some work. But I need it. This is not broadcast right. Maybe I can't have a whole lot of dead air. It's not with the rules of broadcast. By the way, I couldn't join all your Final Fantasy streams, but you didn't finish that right. You are correct. I did not finish Final Fantasy. That is actually on the list. Final Fantasy 12 is on the list actually. So whatever you caught up with. Yeah, we're going to consider that the most recent. I'm going to say right now, I'm stuck in the crystal. If you don't know what that means as a Final Fantasy 12 aficionado or a person that might be familiar with it, I'll just say this. I am stuck in the crystal offline. I'm trying to work myself out of the crystal. Once I finally get myself back out of the crystal, I'm not going to hunt down legendary weapons and I will just try to beat the game. Okay? If that makes sense to you, that's what's happening on that game. And this being JRPG theme era time during the regular week, there is a great chance that I may be returning to that. But for right now, this is one of them. This game right here. I need to get the title up because I try not to catfish people. See, this is what I mean by games that get demerits for me live streaming, and you'll note because the sound will duck out. Not all games do this, so I need to change title. Bear with me, and we're gonna get into this. This is probably gonna be the game that I ride home with for the rest of the night for a little while. So let me see. Where is my? Here we go. Let's turn this up. This is Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, another thing about my channel is that it may be highly possible that I introduce you to games you've never seen before. So if that's of interest, you're in the right place with that as well. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne High Def. My tastes are very eclectic when it comes to gaming. All right, so that's all I needed there. Let's get over on the YouTube for people that actually show up there. I see that I have about a good solid 13 folks that come through and just look for like 2 seconds on my stream. So yay to that, I guess. So let's do you guys a solid and change the title as well. Megami Tensei HD Nocturne. That is not the same game. Let's see. YouTube be on some bull crap. Is that new? Is that news? Shin Megami 10. Yeah, they don't have the HD version on YouTube, so I'll just do this one and they'll be all right. So let's get back over to the game now. Celestial says it looks really good. Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Like, I'll talk about it. I'll just say that it rests in the realm of JRPGs. Are you familiar with Persona, at least? Let's load this up. It's macabre. It's very macabre. I love me some macabre. I love stuff that's horror but not horror. They do a good job of bringing out the elements of horror but not horror. So let's see. We got level 46 here. I very specifically did not play this offline because I wanted to share this, chronicle this more so. So let's see. I think this is not right. Let me load this up. I think this is not correct for a load. Something is wrong. I feel like this is not the correct load state. The game seems kind of low. I might need to update that. Let me know if the game is coming off kind of low from my talking. God dang it. Let me redo this, guys, because I think I have a strange feeling that this is not where I should be. So this is probably gonna look weird a second. This is an older game. This game came out in like 2003. Let me close this as well while I'm here. This game came out in like 2003, but they had a HD remake a few years ago. It is one of my personal favorite series. So let's see. He says, so this is the beginning of it. This is not the beginning of it. This is probably like close to a quarter in. I don't think I'm halfway there yet. If you know anything about JRPGs, you know you can play these things for like 20 to 30 hours and only be in the first quarter of the game. I think I'm still in the first quarter of the game, but I'm not 100% certain. I haven't looked through walkthroughs, so technically this is still my vanilla playthrough of this game. We've had a few things occur. If I could try to relate the bit of the story that I can recall, you have fallen, the protagonist has fallen into, I think the protagonist is a demon, and as a demon they have fallen into the depths of the demon world, but the demon world is kind of being conjoined with the real world. And I think as the protagonist, you don't exactly want to do that. I don't remember. But one of the things, what I do know is I like the game and I like the theme, which the Shin Megami Tensei stuff typically kind of gets you. No, it looks like this is the most. All right, I'm just going to start here, y'all, and we're just going to explore. Fuck it. Fuck it. You love that about them? Shin Megami Tensei games or JRPGs? JRPGs, yeah. You love the fact that the bitches don't really start until like 50 hours. Your JRPG don't really get good until 50 hours in. Okay. Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, sometimes games got a slow boil. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. It says, do I got any quests? See, this is back in the day when the games didn't give you any idea what you need to be doing next. Oh, that's right. I stopped at this like boss battle. Yeah, that's right.
Welcome to our land.
Here we go.
Just as I foresaw, you have arrived at Asakusa.
So this game has started several hours ago, but we find ourselves now talking to Futomimi, and this is what he got going on right here. This is all you need to know. This is what Futomimi is talking about right now.
I cannot say much at this point, but I am certain we will meet again. Your destiny foretells it.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
Have you already seen your fill of Asakusa?
Asakusa, I think, is like in multiple video games. I think Asakusa is a play on some character in Samurai Showdown.
Then you must have witnessed everyone working hard to restore the city.
I could be wrong. He's wearing sandals.
After all, we mannequins have never had a place of our own. As for this place, we stand on sacred ground where only mannequins are allowed.
Oh yeah, there's a race of people called mannequins here. They got weird twitches, but this one here seems to be in full control of his faculties.
We call this Mifunashiro, the holy land of our people. Beyond here lies our motherland, the place we were born. Even if we owe you our lives, I cannot allow you to pass.
So with Persona, if you're familiar with that title, that IP, if you look it up, Persona, I played Persona when part 1 was new, right? And I remember Shin Megami Tensei games after Persona. Persona was my first Shin Megami Tensei style game ever, right? Persona is in that universe of Shin Megami Tensei stuff to some degree, and that was my first one. I played it on the first PlayStation way back in the 90s, and it was amazing. It was awesome. It had these gothic, well, I say gothic. When I say gothic, what I mean is these very macabre horror themes, like slasher, weird rumor, cryptid type themes, and I was enamored with it. So Persona 1, I beat it, and then Persona 2 was epically awesome. It's true epic JRPG, long, grueling, hard, difficult game. I never beat part 2. And then after part 2, Persona 3 hit the scene, which kept some of the edge that you would find in the Persona 1 and 2s, but it started to become, I'm saddened to say, after part 3, it kind of got really, really pop. And then Persona 4 and 5, they're great Persona games, but they definitely, in my opinion, have lost the Shin Megami Tensei. So this right here is the Shin Megami Tensei game, is where you start getting weird, macabre, horror themes, dealing with Shintoism and different lores, but more on the more dark edge side of the tale. Here we are.
I'm truly sorry about that. I must now meditate on the future, for prayer always leads to an answer. What can be done to shape this world so that we mannequins can live in peace? We need this answer soon.
You got that? Yeah, see, you did. Nah, you didn't get none of this. This right here, nah. So Persona 5, I mean, it's got some themes in it. It's like relationships, and I mean, it does talk about demons, right? Because demons in general, like, it's kind of taboo, right? It's got that. It's got real surface level. It went pop, yo. The Shin, well, no, I ain't gonna put that on Shin Megami Tensei, but Persona went pop. So, I mean, if that's what floats the IP, if that's what floats the universe, then that's what's up. But nah, this right here is the most recent. And no, let me take that back. If I beat this game, then I'll get the most recent. There is a Shin Megami Tensei 4. This is Shin Megami Tensei 3.
Oh, yes. Beware a mannequin named Sakahagi. He is a traitor to our cause, having committed unforgivable atrocities. He is likely somewhere in Asakusa, stalking in the shadows. If he is to hinder you in any way, please understand that he is not one of us.
Oh, so he just giving, I just got sanctions to murder his ass. That's basically what has happened.
With that, I must be going. Farewell.
He still has that reserved demeanor of a mannequin. Mannequins typically have a reserved, dead demeanor, but it's like they're not used to being alive. But this one here, he's very reserved. He's very controlled. Futomimi left. This is where he lives. Yeah, this is as far as I've been then in this game. He's closed the door behind him. He shut it tight. This is the save spot, if I recall, and the teleportation. Let's just save. I'm not going to link anywhere. I'm going to explore as much as I can here while I'm here. This is the kind of game you would find on the emulator, but it's been remastered and placed on Steam. I have maybe some other day if somebody tries to test me on it, they'd be like, "Hey, Fighter 9, you ain't worth a damn. Where's the real version of this game? You a sucker. You bought the HD remake." And then I'll go and I'll pull out the actual PlayStation DVD GD-ROM thing, and I'll be like, "Look at it. That means I bought it." So let's see. I guess I'll be going this way. See the very Japanese gate aesthetic going on there. We're gonna leave the area? I don't know if I want to do that yet. I'm not gonna do that yet. So there, from what I can tell, there's about 3 exits. This place is neutral. That's where I talked to Fima Mimi. That's just a teleportation. I'm gonna stay here for now. Yeah. So there was nothing going on there. I don't know what to do next. So for those that don't know, part of this, one of the appeals or the gimmicks of this game is that you deal with beasts and they are your party members. It's kind of like Pokemon before Pokemon was a thing. No, literally, Shin Megami Tensei predates Pokemon. So the system that they had is kind of like Pokemon, but with lore creatures that are not always demons. But this one happens to deal with the latter, actually. So let's see. I don't need to do anything with any of those. I think I'm still in exploration mode. This is one of those games you kind of got to look up and make sure you're not doing the wrong stuff. Let's go see what this is. Asakusa. We were just here. So he was saying if I'm going through Asakusa and I see that dude, I should kill him. I might need to look something up. Because this is, like I say, back in the day when there was no like real objective on or information on telling you where to go next. You just kind of had to figure it out. I remember him saying something about if I run into the guy in Asakusa, just murder him. It's fine. Nobody's gonna care. Female mannequin Futo Mimi is meditating here. I was just there. My dog told me that the club's telling you the truth. I wonder if I still. No, he said I need to go here and kill dude up. That's what he said. Something similar. So let me see. So this is going to be me, and this is going to be me investigating what to do next on this game because I don't want to. My time is precious, and I don't want to wander around for 30 hours trying to figure out what to do next. So let me see. His name is Futo Mimi. God damn it! What is his name? How do you spell that? Futo Mimi. What to do next? Futo Mimi. Here we go. How do I make Futo Mimi and Sakagaki for the very skills? How do you fuse? Oh, apparently I can have Futo Mimi as a thing. Futo Mimi is the dude I talked to. Let me see. Stats. Apparently he's a boss. I mean, that doesn't help me at all. I don't know. All right. I might have to just. I haven't been here. You know what? I'm just gonna go to where I haven't been. That might tell me everything I need to know. Oh, there's enemies. There's enemies here. Ah, look there. Items I haven't picked up. So this is new game stuff. You see a cash cube. Let's open it. Yes, please. You obtain a tracked pipe. And yeah, this is the game. All right, we're fighting classic JRPG stuff. This is random monsters, invisible encounters. They are demons, yes. Apparently so the appeal to this game for me is that there is lore. This is a lore game. This is like a Folk Tales game. I think from a Japanese perspective, they look at different lore creatures and they combine them into the story. Celestial Pulsar says, back in those days, I remember they used to. It says they used to sell guides with. Yes, you remember Nintendo Power? I still, I'm as you may have seen, I'm running through Dragon Quest 11, and it's not lost on me that Nintendo Power was one of the reasons I was able to beat the first one. Alright, let me see. I don't know what we'll do with these guys. It's been so long since I played this game. That takes a war cry. Greatly lowers all foes physical. Nah, we won't do that. But medium fire damage to random foes. Let's go with this. That worked out. I'm just gonna do a physical attack here. Maybe another one. I don't really know what I want to do right now. And these guys are not new demons. They're old. Just want them dead. All right. What's it say? So Shin Megami Tensei 3. Admittedly, this is the most recent Shin Megami Tensei game that I can think of that I've played that is carrying on the IP. Other than some like obscure Game Boy Advance, handheld stuff. This is one that was released on console. Medium fire damage. I don't think that demon is weak to fire. Actually, I might be able to get away with a low elect damage to foes on these guys. Oh, apparently, I just could have just attacked it. Probably got away with it. But I want to get that AOE. That's a lot of money. Got a lot of money out of that. Mashra's jail. I think that was my team. One of my teammates in this game. That hat. Yeah, I think that's my dude actually. That's some. Oh, so one of this protagonist, one of his friends is a guy in the hat. I think that he's human, and he's over here interacting with demon issues. I'm in the demon realm now. It mirrors the human realm, which is why it looks like storerooms and offices. They do like to exist on the mortal plane. As I understand it, may I never have to encounter any hardcore ones. So let's see. We're gonna go through. I don't think I would have been trained up enough to be dealing with no goddamn orifice. So let's see. Shock. I think I got on an auto battle. You gotta kind of tell it what to do on auto battle. These guys, they do not do so well. They're gonna shock. My dudes are so strong that I don't really need to worry about it. I'm gonna put them on auto for now. Conserving my mana. Looks like I'm in a dungeon. I might check that out. What's this? Save. It's filled out now. I guess I'm kind of curious as to what this is. Let's reset some things. Sure, let's leave out of here. So that takes us up here, and that takes us down there. So I can explore. All right, let's see what this is. It takes us upstairs as well. I'm gonna leave this area for now. And I'm gonna get an idea. So that it will likely take us up to that level up there. Or what's this over here? Looks like that probably will likely take us up there. I think I might need to head back to or whatever that mountain is. I'm gonna head back there first before I completely leave out of here. The walkthrough, right? If I get too bad stuck, I'm gonna look at the walkthrough of what I need to do next. Let's go through the exits. I talked to that dude and he was just like, go find that dude and kill him. Go find that man and kill him. I'm not trying to waste magic, so I'm just gonna punch things a little bit. I'm putting in an auto attack. Hopefully we don't get too beat up. Slap. We're slapping slimes. Can you believe this is a game from like early 2000s? Because people make games that look like this nowadays on purpose. I mean, this is an old game. It's an old IP. Oh, look at here. Looks like there's. Oh no, yeah, I talked to the guy and he was just like, go do something else. Let me talk to him again. Maybe I missed something. Oh, it's closed tight. Fuck. He told me to go do something. And I think it was in Asukasa. First Stratum. Let me see what happens if I look this up. First Stratum in Shin Megami Tensei 3. No, they don't really tell me anything. Labyrinth of Valhalla. I'm getting some information now because I'm kind of a little lost. Let's go here and see what's. We'll come back to Asakasa as needed. I think what I need to do is go through Asakasa, but I don't remember the name of the guy I'm looking for. There's a peephole. Look, yes. This is new.
What seems to be the matter? My master is resting right now. I want you to know that I'm always thinking about you. Though the fiends possess strength beyond compare, I have total confidence in you. Truly. I know that you'll return all the menorahs to the labyrinth of Amala.
That was not very fortuitous. She believes in me. That's worthwhile. Sure. We just did our best Super Mario Brothers. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. That's new. We got some money and an item. Looks like I've been here before. And that's one thing about JRPGs. You usually get a lot of content for the asking price. I got it on auto battle. And so if it looks like they're not doing a whole lot, that's because I just got them on the most basic option attack. Because it's the stuff that I'm fighting is lower level. I don't need to really strategize too much. This is kind of just me exploring and dare I say adventuring. Trying to find out the next big plot line. For Zanimi. Say back in the days, I remember they used to tell guys, yes, yes. Yes, they did. I'm just going with the auto attack. Who am I kidding? It's not very good. What am I doing? He was serious in here. He fled. The only fled. That's new. He's gonna keep debuffing us. Okay. Boy, I guess that would work out better if he had somebody who can do some DPS. That only left him high and dry. Alright, doesn't look like there's any mystery in this place. Let's get back out of here. He's got on biker pants. I won't judge him. He's not human. How can I help you guys? I do need to make sure this does not die. This does not please me. I just have a feeling this is not where I need to be, but it is still places that I have not explored yet. I'm gonna go auto attack from here. Nice little Mako Shark pip in the back. Oof. Okay. I need to take her off of healing because now I'm just wasting heals, I think, doing that. You should just try to charm him. The chick next to you moves to the fight rhythm. So was the traitor they were talking about. Well, she dead now. Alright, so I did, that was not fruitless. We did actually get items out of that. As far as the plot is concerned, I'm still trying to link up to where I left off last on that. Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei is about dealing with spirits and stuff. Some semi-decent design. I think I'm gonna go back to Asakusa because I think that's where I'm supposed to be encountering. I might even go back to, oh boy. Oh. Man, I didn't take any money away from me, so yay to that. It's not inverted. I'm used to flying inverted. Oh god. I got some change, I guess. 75 Maka, that's not too bad. It's better than I had last time. It was like 60. I just want to go back to where I came from. This place right here, this is about as bad as getting lost in the crystal. I don't want to do that. Let's go to Asakusa because that's allegedly where the bad guy's at. I think this is as far as I've been in the game too, is the city town of Asakusa. I was looking online to see what was supposed to be the next place I need to go, but that's not been very successful. I see out the hat that they were talking about. He's got something for me.
Hey, don't rush me. You don't want me to miss something important, do you?
Yeah, he's in the middle of doing something important. So exit Asakusa. That's the place where I can buy, sell, and upgrade. I don't think enemies attack me here. I think this is a neutral zone. That's not doing anything. I do want to exit this place. Maybe I should talk to people first. We're working hard to restore the city, but there's an evil mannequin who's hell-bent on ruining our peace. He's ruthless. He even tears the skin off other mannequins, so he should be... And he might be around here. So watch your back. That's who I've come to destroy. So... let me try to find all the nooks and crannies of this area. And I think this is my quest. Our holy land, Mifuna Shiro, is past here. I think it was saying the person I need to kill is in Asukasa. Let's go down these stairs. Let's see what he has to say. The city is pretty shabby. There are places we can't even get through. I will clean it all up because it's our city. I appreciate your pride. Celebrate the things you love. Celebrate the important. I'm going to start a store that sells a bunch of rare things. Come back, what's happening? Alright, so you are useless for my goals. I've got it mapped, and that's important. Nice sounding door. Okay, so I'm up here now. I'd much rather backtrack from. So this is Asukasa, this entire area. I didn't even get over here. Now I wonder what's up here. Auto attack. I always like how the representation of the spirits they had in here. Answer to this question. Miss everything. I might need to strategically go at them. Oh nope, cleared it up with auto combat, which is preferable. So now that we've got this up, go to the exit and see where that puts us. So this area is officially closed off. Hoping I get some progress on this tonight. I know this bunker is bonkers. Okay, so we're up here. I do want to talk to them again. Oh, it won't let me. Let's see if I can pull up anything. Goddamn penis demon. Amala Temple. I did the Amala Temple stuff, I think. No shit. Actually, no, I don't recall this. Of the cutscene with Hijiri. Yeah, none of this looks familiar. I think I might be not in the right place. Okay. Second level A. Something is not right here. It says explore a building. Use the west exit in Asuka. Weird ass games. West exit in Asuka. There's nothing going on here. West exit. West exit, man, but it's not really taking me nowhere. I'm very much glad that we've gotten to a point in gaming where the objectives are clearer. This was cute back in the day, but not anymore. So dude is supposed to be here. There's supposed to be somebody here that I'm able to be killing. If it's not here, I'm good. I'm gonna have to research offline to figure out what to do next. Oh, I haven't been here, so that's a good sign. Oh, I think this is the person we're looking for. Sakahaki. I'm not gonna look through a walkthrough on how to fight him. If I encounter him, I'm trying to brute force it with just skills and wisdom. Oh, looks like I'm here.
But instead, you dare to oppose me? I thought you were smarter than that. Well, I won't complain. Now I have a fresh, new skin to add to my collection. Who's there? Damn, you had me startled. I thought those pesky mannequins were back. They're all a bunch of weaklings. Save the one who escaped from the mantra. He's been giving me quite the headache as of late. It would have made my life a lot easier had he bled out in Ikebukuro. But I suppose I should thank him for leading his followers here. It's like a Magatsuhi feeding frenzy. I've been harvesting the stuff, matter of fact. Eventually, I'll have enough to dominate all demons. You're a demon. You know how it is. The way the thirst consumes you as you drink your fill. You're thirsty for Magatsuhi right now, aren't you? That's what you know, I think you and I will get along just fine. Well, I should be moving along. Maybe we'll run into each other again. Just remember, I'm Sakahagi, and soon enough, I'll be the king of all
I should have fought him right here, I think. I'm not doing anything special right now. I'm fighting all these low, allegedly low-level mobs. So, and it's in mana points and magic points is very noteworthy to have available. Crit and dead. So I met the big bad. Well, I'm gonna save now because it's time. I have day job work to observe. I expect to also observe one of my holy days in the nation of United States, so I'll be observing that later today, and we'll see in a perfect world how this works. Let me get my game saved, and I'm gonna grab some rest, and maybe you guys can grab some rest too. If there's other streams you're gonna be hitting up, hopefully you have a good time in that. Most of my folks that I would normally raid to are typically resting this time of night. I'm doing something a little different this time of night because holiday coming up tomorrow.
Hey, nice timing. Hello. I've got good news about the nightmare system.
Oh, cool.
If you can
This
call
is
it
new.
good news. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. So why don't I just show you? You see it, right? That's the obelisk in Chiyoda. The nightmare system's inside there, along with all the Magatsuhi that's been gathered. In other words, we found the Nihilo's real headquarters. As far as who's operating the system, I'll bet it's that woman they call the Maiden. While I have no idea how it works, it's clear this thing is a threat. I'd storm in there myself if I could, but I'm nowhere near strong enough. Bottom line is, unless someone does something, Hikawa's about to take over the world. So, if you don't want that to happen, that someone might need to be you. You'll need to deactivate the obelisk and return the flow of Magatsuhi in the Vortex world back to normal. To reach said obelisk, you can use the secondary entrance to the Nihilo's old headquarters. That entrance is locked right now, but I can take care of that. With this terminal, it'll be a piece of cake. But the obelisk looks like it stretches up forever, and who knows what kind of demons lie in wait there. We don't know what kind of power this so-called Maiden has either. All I can say for sure is that it won't be easy. But if there's anyone who can pull it off, it's you.